Hey everyone, hope you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak and whichever platform you're choosing to play it on. And today what I want to go over is a couple of smaller news updates that we have gotten for Sunbreak as pretty much the wind down for all of the content and even the social media updates that we have gotten for the game are pretty much coming to an end sooner rather than later. Remember that we're about 3 weeks away from pretty much the last event quest dropping for the game, which essentially means no more updates, maybe for an anniversary or something along those lines, but pretty much nothing major happening then. And essentially what they did this past week was provide very small little updates. A sales milestone was met. They confirmed that, of course, it's been an entire year since Sunbreak launched, and they provided a brand new art piece to follow alongside that. And on top of that, they announced a anniversary, 1 year anniversary item pack dropping for Nintendo Switch and Steam players as well. So that's what we're going to be going over today. Smaller little notes. I didn't necessarily want to go ahead and make a separate video for each one of them, just kind of compile them all together. So starting out, first and foremost, they did talk about the sales milestone being met. They took to social media to simply say that Monster Hunter Rise has now sold north of 13 million units worldwide, where Sunbreak has now achieved more than 6 million units worldwide as well. To our global community, thank you. Your amazing support and passion for Monster Hunter is felt by everyone on the team. Happy hunting. So pretty much 13 million for base Rise. That of course does include those people who have been able to play for free on Game Pass. Those people are counted and tallied up. This also includes the recent PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows releases as well. So all in all, the game was extremely successful. Maybe not to the point of world, but then again, almost nothing will be. At the same time, Sunbreak is now up to 6 million, which of course does include Nintendo Switch and Steam, but also the first 3 updates at the very least for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC Windows. So, you know, there's a lot to be desired there. Numbers could have been a little bit higher, you know, not even 20 mil altogether. But, and it does confirm that only half of the people who bought Rise ended up playing Sunbreak. So there weren't that many returning players or felt the need to go ahead and upgrade. Maybe as the game gets continually discounted even further, you know, those numbers for Sunbreak will eventually cross 10 million. That'll be a hard task to do, but you know, maybe that is a possibility. At the same time, they also went ahead and provided a 1 year anniversary Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak post where they simply said, today marks the 1 year anniversary for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Everyone from Elgato and Komura Village have gathered for a wonderful ball to celebrate this momentous occasion. Here's to all of our hunters for an amazing year. And they posted this awesome looking art, probably one of the best arts that they have shared for probably all Monster Hunter in general, not just Rise or even Sunbreak, but Monster Hunter in general. I don't remember them doing something like this for World or Iceborne, but I'm sure they did. It just wasn't that as memorable in this one as this one was. You get to see pretty much a lot of the base Rise characters in the background, a little bit kind of hanging out, all dressed up for this ball event. But of course, at the forefront, you have all the Sunbreak characters, and I've seen a lot of people on social media share their own opinions on, you know, which one of their favorite characters are doing whatever, you know, things they are more interested in. Obviously, one of my favorites is, of course, Luchica stuffing her mouth full of cookies with her bag full of cookies as well. That's probably a fan favorite one at that, you know, and they're doing a fantastic job with this art. Definitely, you know, a really nice way to end out and round out all of the social media posts that they have decided to kind of share as, you know, Sunbreak pretty much ended up releasing. The last little thing that I do also want to mention is, of course, the fact that alongside that post, they shared that they would be giving out a 1 year anniversary Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak item pack. They're calling this one the Item Pack Sunbreak First Anniversary Celebration. This one is, of course, available for pretty much everyone. So I don't believe just Nintendo Switch or Steam players are going to be able to get this one. I believe everyone is going to be able to get this one right away. So I remember a few days ago I went over a couple of item packs becoming available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC Windows, but I believe this one is going to be available for everyone, or it should be available at a downloadable, basically as you make your way down to Steelworks, speak to the Courier Cat, go all the way down to the add-ons options, and you have item packs, event quests, or anything along those lines, and everyone should be able to get their hands on this one. You have 30 melding bloods, which are really good for you to be able to go ahead and get those items crafted that you need, those talismans, MP accelerants, which of course recently have become even more popular as more quests have now begun to provide them through rewards for the quest itself. 30 Asian potions, which you should already be carrying out the max of 2, since they are pretty much a full insta heal for yourself, so you certainly want to have that. Dango tickets, which are really good for being able to get those free meals, and 6 platinum eggs, which are of course just free money down the road. I would expect for there to be maybe one more item pack as the game closes out, maybe the last event quest goes live, or maybe that hotfix patch that we are expecting on Nintendo Switch and Steam to drop later this month. I did talk about this maybe about 2 weeks ago by now, that we are expecting one more hotfix patch to address a couple of issues. There will not be new monsters, new armor, new DLC, or anything like that. I do expect them to just bug fix a couple of things and address a couple of smaller issues, which they have already talked about, but I wouldn't necessarily expect new content or anything along those lines. So maybe as that happens, we can expect maybe a brand new item pack to become available, but after that, I really wouldn't put any sort of hope on any new item packs. Now remember, at the same time, PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows players will still have to wait until next month. I believe August 27th, if I remember correctly. Essentially for the 4th, 5th, and 6th free title updates. So there's still a long ways to go for that to drop. But, that is pretty much where we are at this point. Now, on my end, one of the things that I do plan to do is start to cover a couple of other games that have my attention as of right now. Probably you won't see me posting Monster Hunter content all that much going forward, at the very least until more solidified news begins to drop, as we begin to maybe Capcom has some sort of event, maybe more details are shared regarding some of their plans for newer games or something along those lines. But as far as Sunbreak or Rise content is concerned, I'm probably gonna bow out a little bit going further forward, since there's really nothing to talk about when it comes to the game. I know a lot of people are still hopeful for some new content to drop, but like I said earlier in this video, probably not gonna happen. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.